I just found, literally just now, a hidden traffic source that I never knew existed. I'm actually out here, if you guys can see, in New York, traveling. I'm in Trump Towers, Soho. It's like some cool area of Manhattan. Trump has some towers, so staying in his hotel. I'm out here grinding, got some Alan Walker on the set. I love working when I'm away because it gives me a chance to just have zero distractions, just be me in my hotel room or wherever I'm staying, just grind out. The traffic source I came across is massive and it's going to make me tons of money, and I would call it a trick. It's like the way I'm getting the traffic is a trick. There's really no expenses on my end. It's just a lot of profit and it's very scalable. What I've realized from my years of doing affiliate marketing is the harder you work, the more consistently you spend thinking about traffic, thinking about how to get more people to your website, figuring out how to drive sales. The more chances, the more opportunities for success you create. I'm sure some of you are saying, John, what's the traffic source? What's the traffic source? I'm not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna go into my little, let me pause my music here. It's not about what my technique is. It's not about what specifically I'm doing. Give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, feed him for a lifetime. The point is, I could give you my traffic source. You probably would do nothing. 99% chance you would do nothing with it. Very, very small sliver of a chance somebody would go out, take my traffic source, do exactly what I'm doing, get the money before I do. This is not something in particular I'd share, and I hope you understand. This is massive amounts of money, millions of dollars that this will generate for me in commissions. How to get these sorts of opportunities, how to get these special situations where you end up finding out about something that nobody else has a clue about. How do you get in these situations where you find out about Bitcoin in 2011? I don't know if you guys saw a video I did a few days ago. I bought Bitcoin at $3, $3.82. How did I put myself in that situation? You should be asking yourself. Or I just found a traffic source which is going to be, I'm hoping, I'm testing it out. Preliminary results are very, very good. But basically, I found out about a traffic source which is going to make me I'll run it for millions of dollars. How do I put myself in these situations? I've already done this multiple times. How did I think about going into info products? And the fact of the matter is, to put yourself in these situations, you've got to be constantly pushing the boundaries of marketing. You've got to be playing at the edge. You've got to be consistently working. If you're just focused on copying other people and not using your brain, you're never going to find these sorts of opportunities. Let's say you're doing Facebook ads and everybody says, right? Not everybody, but if you're smart and you're doing Facebook ads, that you should do lookalike audiences based around your clickers or based around your email list or your buyers. But try something else. Do that and try new things, but always be experimenting. And the more you're playing at the edge and experimenting, the more success you'll have. Now, an example of one thing I did a while back was when lookalike audiences came out, everybody knew they worked very well. But the problem was not everybody had a list of buyers, of product purchasers. I had never sold weight loss pills ever in my life or skincare. I didn't have an email list to put into Facebook to have them sync up. And I asked some people and I said, where do I get these email lists? I asked other affiliates, right? I said, where do I get these email lists of buyers? And they said, no, man, you just have to build the pixel yourself. I said, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to go out to the product owners and actually ask them for their buyers list. I'm just going to ask a bunch of product owners for their buyers lists. I had to go through it multiple times because the customers of a company, it's like, that's the money, right? The money's in the list. Most companies won't give that information out. But I ended up doing this number of times. I emailed a lot of different product owners, found a lot of different emails. I met people at conferences. I worded my emails other ways, but I really worked the angles to get these lists of buyers, because if I knew if I could put in a list of buyers into Facebook. Facebook has such a good algorithm. I would be able to be matched up with lots of other buyers. That's how I made $2.9 million in a year, because I was experimenting at the edges. Lookalike audiences were fairly new. Not that many people were talking about them in 2014. And I went a step beyond and I said, I believe in this and I'm going to get some buyers lists from the product owners. And then I started running ads and it was just like, it was insanity because I was just getting buyers. I was getting 1,000 buyers each day, get like about $50 commission. Do the math, right? These are big days that I'm pulling down when I'm getting 1,000 buyers in a day. That got me to 2.9 million in a year. There are a lot of these sorts of things you can get from playing at the edges. Long story short, get focused, play at the edges, test things, push the boundary, grind, use your head though. Use your head. If you're not using your head, if you're not critically thinking, if you're just looking for other people to hand feed you everything that you're doing, you're not going to be very successful. Take what other people give you and then take it to the next level. You'll end up finding what I call the really easy money. Yes, success comes through hard work, but the little secret I don't talk a lot about is if you're working hard, easy money will find you. That's how almost every successful business owner I know came across an easy money situation somewhat early on and milked it. I think that's what separates the true boys from the men, because that easy money that's created in the beginning gives you this motivation just to go crazy above and beyond in life. So hopefully that helps. Guys, good talking to you. Coming from Trump, Soho, in New York, hanging out, interneting with my amazing Alienware computer. Love that thing. It just makes me money. That is my money machine. You like that? That is my money machine. Go get yours. See ya.